Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. To say I'm stressed is an understatement, but I'm trying to stay positive. We have broken down. We were recovered yesterday, and that was an absolute nightmare. And I tell you what, I've had RAC membership for quite a while, for a few years actually, and they tried to double the premiums this year, and I rang them, and they halved it. Go figure. It took 13 hours for them to sort us out yesterday. RAC man came out at 6 o'clock in the morning. I rang them. RAC man came out, couldn't get us started. I'll explain what all that is in a minute, and I'll show you what's going on. And then needed a recovery truck, so he ordered a recovery truck for us. Then I got a message saying it was going to come between 2 and 5. And we go, okay, well, so we went for a walk down the beach and stuff like that, waited for him. Then I got a message saying they're coming at 12, and it was 11:45, and we were on the beach. Look, quick, get back to the van. Then I get a message saying, oh, we've passed you on to one of our partners, Westbourne, blah, blah, blah. Then I had a missed call from them because I had my head in the bonnet trying to fix the problem myself. Rang them straight back, and then I was on hold for 5 hours. For 2 of those hours, I was in queue number 1. I was number 1 in the queue, sorry. I'm emailing them. I've got them on Facebook. I've got them talking to someone on Facebook, and they're going, yeah, well, I'll get a message over to them, see what's going on, blah, blah, blah. No communication whatsoever. Rang RAC, got a really rude lady on the phone who said, well, once we've passed the job over, it's passed over, it's nothing to do with us anymore, even though they're our breakdown service, right? And she said, I'll get them to ring you, and nothing at all. So we decided to make dinner, and then recovery truck turns up, and we got all the stuff out for dinner, so we had to quickly get all that away. Recovery guy came. He was absolutely brilliant. The recovery guy from Westbourne was absolutely brilliant, and got us to a safe park up where I can now stay in the van for a bit and hopefully get this sorted out. But I'm on my own, trying to sort this one out. It's a bit of a tricky one. So I'm just having a coffee. It's now 7:20 in the morning. I've been up since 4. I'm just charging up my jumper pack because I did run that down a bit yesterday. On top of it all, our EcoFlow is now dead. House battery's down to about 30%. Obviously I can't start the engine either. Can't drive anywhere. We've got hardly any water. I just managed to get some diesel for the diesel here because that had like that much left in the thing, so at least we're not going to freeze unless the battery runs out, of course. We're not due any sun, so I'm hoping I can get this done soon rather than later. So what's happening is, it's absolutely fine. Grace absolutely fine the day before. Picked up Tracy from work, drove down, picked her up, went to the park up. Absolutely fine, no worries at all. Woke up the next day to take her to work, nothing. It's turning over, it's like ding, 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 but no, nothing, just won't fire at all. Some of you may know I've had problems with the distributor. Usually when this happens, I just take the cap off, I clean it out, it gets a bit damp in there. Usually it does fire though, but then it misfires, and then I'll just clean it out. This time it didn't even fire. Did all that, nothing's happening at all, so I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. So called the RAC, that's what they're for, right? They came out. The guy didn't feel like he knew exactly what he was doing. He did some tests anyway, and determined that the coil, if anybody knows about this sort of stuff, I'm a little bit like I'm fumbling my way around this. I'm going to probably learn a lot today. So testing, there's power getting to the coil, right? Got that far. Took the King lead off, right? The HT lead. Went to test that, so I turned the engine over, right? And then you're supposed to get spark. So he's like rested it against the metal of the van, you get spark, but you're supposed to get a continual spark. He was getting we were getting one spark and then nothing else. Even though I was turning the engine over, every time just one spark and then nothing else. He thinks the coil was the fault, but the coil was new. I've replaced the coil and the module less than 2 years ago, so it's unlikely. Anyway, he couldn't figure anything else out. He didn't test the points. He didn't test power to the fuel pump even. And I don't know whether I'm wrong here, but when this has happened before, when it's not started before, you can smell petrol, because the petrol's going in, but it's not sparking. But I couldn't smell. There's no smell of petrol at all when we're doing this. So I'm wondering. Well, that's one of the things I'm going to test today. See if the petrol pump's actually getting fuel. Anyway, so he didn't test that, and he didn't test the points. If it's got points, I don't even know if it's got points, but we'll have a look. And he didn't. I don't think he tested anything to do with the distributor. So we'll have a look at all of that. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going off of ChatGTP and all of that, and just going through some checks I can do on my own. And then we'll come to it. So basically, we're getting 12 volt at the coil. So power's getting to there, and then something's not. It's not being told to keep sparking. It's sparking once, and there's a breakdown somewhere in the signal. I do have a kill switch on the van, hidden. I don't know whether that's at fault. I doubt it. I think that's reaching a bit, but it's really hard to get to. So I'm hoping it's nothing to do with that, because that's a dash off job, I think. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I'm just gonna have a coffee. I've got a banging headache. I haven't eaten in 24 hours because stress does that to me. I get stressed and then I can't eat. So I haven't eaten since yesterday morning, and my head's pounding. Didn't get much sleep, obviously, because I kept waking up thinking about it. Anyway, and to make it worse, and this is why the timing is just terrible. Tracy's got a lease car through a job, and that's now run out, and we're supposed to be giving that back tomorrow. Now, with Grace not running, I sold my car a few months ago, and with Grace not running, that means we'll have no transport whatsoever, which means she won't be able to get to work if we can't get this running today. So I don't know what we're going to do. So there's a lot riding on it. Anyway, so I'm going to go by it off of a lot of advice that you guys have given me, or some of you guys have given me already. If anybody spots anything during this video, so I'm going to try and video it all. So if you spot anything that I've done wrong, or I should have done, or anything, if I don't get this going by the end of this video, then please do let me know in the comments, because I really, really need your help. Anyway, wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, so here we are in the engine. I need to get all that off. I'm going to get the air filter off so we can see down there. This is the old coil, actually, because the guy thought the coil that I put in, the new one, a year and a half ago roughly, was faulty. I still had the old one, because the old one was okay. This was because of RAC as well, because we had a starting issue before. RAC came out and said, yeah, your coil's buggered, so I bought a new one. Only to discover it was just a lead that was broken. Obviously I've checked that now, it's not that. So this is the old coil, because we tried it to see if it was that still doing the same thing. So I'm pretty confident it's not the coil, and I also tried a different module as well. Pretty confident it's not that. So we're going to dive in. Right, so here we are. There's our distributor down there in the cap. If you spot anything, let me know. I know it's hard to see. But I'm just going to double check there's power getting to the coil. I might put the new coil back in anyway. I don't think that's at fault, but we'll get that off and see if we've got points, or if it's an electronic system as well. Alright, so we've got the probe on the positive on the coil. Just going to earth it to the van. Obviously my starter battery's a bit flat. 10.5 on there. So off, on, off, on. Okay, so we're definitely getting power to the coil. And we are getting power from the king lead. Off, on, there. So power is flowing. Right, I have noticed, pulling this off, that is pushed in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's flush. Now that should be poking out, right? And it's not. Hang on, that spring has collapsed. Maybe that's part of it, or it. Okay, I'm not sure, because I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think I've got points under there, but I'm not going to go any further until I've done something about that dizzy cap, because that is well and truly stuck in there, and it also looks burnt as well. So I think that might be the culprit. Okay, so this is where we're at now. Danny boy is going to pick up a new distributor cap, plugs and HT leads and get over here this evening. I did try and get a distributor cap locally, but I have to order it anyway, and luckily we ordered one last week because we knew it needed replacing. So that should be in the shop, so we're going to do that, and he's going to come over this evening and do that. So I can't do anything else really. I can't test for sparks because I need someone to turn the ignition on my own. And I've tried a few people and there's no one available to help me, so I'm just going to have to wait. It's now 9 o'clock. I feel sick. You know when you get stressed and you don't eat, I just feel sick. So I'm going to try and eat something, try and calm down. It's going to be alright. Of course it is. And the other good thing is somebody has offered to lend us a car temporarily. So we might be alright. We might be alright. I'm hoping this is going to be sorted this evening. If not, then and it's something else, we have to order something else, and it'll be next week. But obviously we'll get it running again. Okay. Keep you posted.
We'll ride these roads forever. Side by side we'll chase the sweetest moments whispered in our little space. With laughter and loving every turn we take. This thing called amazing grace, no chance will break.